Hello, everyone. Welcome back to DURA'S Voice podcast, and I'm your host for today, Ambassador Florence. And with me here, I have two beautiful ladies joining me. By my left, I have Afro Debbie, my co-host, and by my right here, I have a very beautiful lady, Priye, joining us for the very first time today. Welcome, Priye.
Thank you so much.
All right, Priye, can you please give us a brief introduction about yourself?
All right. Hi, everyone. I am Aiba Priye Ruth Ogolomo. Priye for short, she called me. And I am an actor and a model, a copywriter as well. And I am a graduate from the Department of Theatre and Film Studies, Rivers State University. Emphasis on graduate because I just graduated.
I can relate. All right. Today we'll be talking about a very interesting topic. The reason why I labeled it interesting is because it's something that happens everywhere. It's something that happens amongst us, but it's often overlooked. It's not always talked about, and which is depression. So I'm going to ask Debbie, can you give us a brief introduction on what you understand by the word depression?
Okay, so depression, as I understand, can be like a state of, I call it a state of not knowing yourself. I don't know if this is the best, if this is the best description, but what I call it is a state of not knowing yourself. It's a state that you are as a person that is influenced by different factors, and these factors are usually not good. I think this is the best way I would describe it.
Okay. Priye, have you had any experience of such?
I have actually. I have.
Oh, wow. Can you please give us a little about it, a little talk about it? Like what led to it, what happened, and
Okay, I think this was back then in 2021. Can't really remember. Okay, yeah, 2021. I think then I had just moved from Abuja to Bayelsa, relocated, and first of the whole idea of starting life all over again, and then afterwards I started hearing that some of my friends had died, like that period in time. I think it was beginning of the year, 2021, 2022, thereabouts. I can't really remember. But I heard that, oh, I just lost a friend. This person just died. I'm like, oh my God, what happened? I was still dealing with the grief. And then another one died. And another one died. Yes. So I kept on losing friends. And I'm like, God, what is going on? And I'm not someone who knows how to deal with grief very well. So at that point in time, I just lost it. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to see this person again. It's really sad. And that period, I just noticed that I started losing interest in things I would do on a normal day. Because I think I'm someone who, as a then, I used to like to sing. I was in the choir, yeah. I'm a very bubbly person. So it was really, really obvious because when I went out as a then, it was hard for me to do the things I would usually, people will be like, Priya, are you okay? And then sometimes I just cover it up with a smile. And you're like, okay. To some persons, it was off. And to some persons, they did not notice. And what ruined me the most was that the fact that no one in my house knew I was depressed.
how
Depression, I don't know. I would cry myself to sleep. I do everything in the night when every other person is sleeping.
They didn't notice your drift away from so many things, and
I don't know if they did not notice because no one talked to me about it. No one spoke to me about it. And when I finally was fine and I brought it up, I'm like, okay. I think where they even heard it was in church when I was talking about it. My siblings were like, oh, we're depressed. And I was really angry because how did you not know? I'm a very bubbly person in the house. And at the point, I think at that point, they thought I was just angry.
Did something happen in the house?
I don't know. I think they thought I was having anger issues or something of that sort. But I was really depressed and no one just knew about it because I also tried to hide it. going on with my daily activities. You get, but it's just there.
Wow. So, how did you get to come out from it?
I spoke to someone. So I think this was on a Sunday where I even forgot to mention the depression was so bad that I even cut my hair. I cut my hair at that point in time. So someone who was really close to me at that time, he was older than me. He was like, "Pray, you're not okay. What is the problem?" I'm like, "I'm fine. I'm okay." And that day, I think he followed me up for about 30 minutes, asking me, "What is the problem? Are you okay? What is the problem? When you're ready to talk, you talk to me." And I finally opened up, and I couldn't even talk to him the way exactly. I was crying, and I cried for about 10 minutes first before I could even open my mouth to talk about this and about the depression and everything I felt. But at that point in time, he was like, "Oh," he just gave me some words of encouragement. And I think afterwards, he kept on checking up on me. And that aside, it did not just go away, because it's something that you have to work with over time. And I cried to God. Yeah, I'm a Christian, so I prayed to God. I told him to help me take it away. I just tried to keep myself busy, and then I ran to school, because the instant I got admission to school, I didn't want to study theatre and film studies, but the instant it came, I'm like, I'm out of this house. Also, I'm not doing again because I feel being at home was also one of the issues, because I was not familiar with the environment and I just wanted to leave, knowing fully well that I don't have friends here. And you get, so basically talking to people and God.
Wow. Well, I'm still going to ask, was it just the death of your classmates that made you got depressed, or there were some other things attributed to it?
I think that was what triggered it.
Okay.
Like I said earlier, I relocated to a new environment. So the whole idea of starting life again. And at that point in time, my friends, my classmates were already getting into school, and there was this pressure that, oh God, pray, your mates are in school. What are you doing at home? And that was why the instant the admission came, I just took it. And I think basically that.
So basically, death of your classmates coupled
My
with change of
friends,
your friends.
yeah.
Oh, now I get your friends. Okay, death of your friends coupled with change of environments, and also your classmates. Then you were having admissions.
Yeah, everyone was going to school and I was at home.
You just felt like it's just left only you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Debbie, what do you have to say from what she said? Because I still find it very difficult to believe that she was at home dealing with this particular thing called depression, and her parents, her siblings were at home, right?
Yeah, I feel that.
Her parents and her siblings didn't get to notice her drift in her drift in things, and then they only got to know about it when she mentioned it in church, right?
Yeah.
So what do you have to say about it?
Well, I would say that I can totally relate, because I've had instances. I wouldn't call them. I don't know if I would categorize it as depression,
Okay.
but it could be worse than that. I've had several instances of moments where I would just drift out of people, and because we can be very good at cover fire, like we can be very good at pretending and covering stuffs. So I can understand when you said that your parents, your siblings, they didn't know, because there was one time when I do makeup. So there was one time when I was booked for a movie shoot. Just after they paid for that movie job, my phone was stolen, my account was cleared. The money that was paid for the movie shoot, everything was wiped out. Okay. That was when I felt like depression, you don't need to hit your head on the wall for you to be depressed. Because I told myself, when my sister woke me up and said that we are looking for your phone, I said, I was just like, leave them. No worry, when I wake up in the morning, no worry, I was just doing it anyhow. But when I didn't see the phone, I told myself, forget and no cry. Kwechi, stronger body, no green. No green. I said 1 tears will not drop. But my sister, 1 tears didn't drop, but I machete. I just reduced like, hey. I just look at myself in the mirror. I can't ask myself, say, how can we reduce? Before you need my neck, you can use this my neck too. If you use
Fetch water.
water for well, because of how deep it was very bad. Aside that, I've had moments where when I lost my mom, I didn't cry. That's my kind of person. I won't cry. There are many instances. There are some times when I'll be very, very overwhelmed. Like I'll be like, God. Sometimes I'll be like, why am I? I did play drum, I did act, I did sing, I did dance. You're doing so many things, but sometimes it will look like no one is working out. And because I am an emotional person, though now I know how to be. I feel just day like this smile, but something they do me. I feel bone, but I do okay. So I'm like that. So sometimes I would cry because of how my siblings are. They won't necessarily find out, except I want them to know, then I'll just pass them. Sometimes they'll be asking me, what is it? And my own is, I will always say nothing, because honestly, there's something depression does, and I always say depression comes from the devil, actually. Because there's sometimes you'll be depressed. What will be the problem? Even you don't
know. Exactly.
My brother will be very angry. He'll be like, what is the problem? Which one is you don't know? I say, I don't know. Okay, what will make you cry?
So you actually mean that you can be crying or you can actually be sad without you knowing the reason?
The reason, yes. How?
Yes.
You've not experienced it before.
You can be sad without knowing the reason. You will just be crying. Before you know it, the moment you start crying, that is when this one start flying in. But you were not thinking of anything at all. Sometimes I will not use my hands to buy the depression. I go plug earpiece for my ear.
Sad music.
Enter sad music. Until today, I like sad music more than anything that.
Oh my God! I think we're the same person.
I'll plug and I'll sit down in one place.
Because that's exactly.
Are you ladies for real?
I'm serious.
And I'll just start to cry for no reason. Then when they just pass, why are you crying? Nothing. One day, my brother, he slapped me one day when he was asking me, why are you crying? And I said, nothing. It's hear me slap.
So like the hair comes.
Nah, just as it hear me slap, it hear just go back in time. Because
why are you crying?
They cry. When I not stay, I'll not say that because mommy don't die. Which year when mommy died? When because day to day they cry for no reason. But he knew that was not the reason. He would not start saying, no, they think like this. But I now sometimes there was a time I deactivated my Facebook account for no reason. I activated it back. There are some times when I'll delete all my. I don't want anything. There was a time when I now said, I will not be going out again. Like for 1 year, nobody goes. I just want to disappear into thin air. Why are you disappearing? If you sit me down, shake me, turn me, I don't even know a reason. But I now had to. The way I now dealt with it was, and I now had to. I listened to. Well, I prayed. We always pray. My family, they were praying too because they were not understanding again. For no reason, you just be. And I will cry till my head headache. Like the cry was so intense. I would roll myself for ground.
Wait, sorry to cut you.
When they now ask me, I'll tell them that.
Wait, calm down. No, please.
Wait, let me finish. When they ask me what happened, I'll not tell them that I'm rehearsing. I did do monologues. I'll tell them. So that was how they left me alone, because anytime I cry, I would think they practice how to make tears fall out fast on my eye. But the tears will not stop. Even when I went, and that's how I stayed 2 days without eating for no reason.
Wait, sorry, hold on. Let me land first before you start. So, Afro Debbie, wait, you'll be crying, not just sobbing, like tears will be falling out.
I'm not sobbing, no.
You'll be rolling on the floor.
You know when you cry, till you can't cry again.
Wait, you'll be crying.
You don't hoop.
Like.
Sometimes I'll take myself out under sun. I could just sit down for and just take. And when I want to start, I go plug that in for my ear again.
Wait,
that was when I knew that.
Do you still like?
No, because
my sister, you are healed.
Because I sat myself down and I told myself that you just come out from this, because it's what that thing does. It hinders you from so many opportunities. Yeah. I've had so many bad experiences. So there was one that came from, I participated in a talent on singing. That's why today, if you tell me come and sing in talent competition, I will not go. Everybody knew that I was supposed to be the winner. Judge called the chew granite when they sing. They chew granite, they drink, they discuss. Time to judge, you judge another person. I meet the judge. I tell her say she be na you, no one, but nothing what I do. I tell her say na you, but na me where the thing go affect. I just sit down for house and I didn't talk to anybody. And my father go dey tell me say, "Is it okay? Are you feeling alright?" I'll say yes. I want rest. And if you allow one thing I've noticed, if you allow depression to take over you, you might just die. You don't need to go drink sniper nowadays for depression because it's enough stress. It will just pack. You'll be thinking like there are times when I'll not start thinking. I dey thinking. Sometimes I don't feel gather one thing. I dey think, but I know they know what I dey think, but I know say I've been dey think. Okay, what are you thinking? I cannot know what I'm thinking. So it was that bad. So I had to tell myself, you need to come out of this thing. And how I came out was, first of all, I started going out for events. You go out, you mingle with people. There are some persons that they cannot talk to people because this world now has been structured in a way that if you open your mouth and tell this person, one day you don't know.
Yeah.
One day they might use it against you, but people will be saying,
start hearing your story.
Or you start hearing your story. So when you pass, somebody go say, "See that girl,
Naim.
Nah, be that." Next thing, the stigma follows that. Now you be one hang yourself for 3. Now you be one so.
And that's where the
depression
the most of it comes in.
The devil will just pack the other remaining demons and just come and say, "Sit down." So if anybody is facing any form of depression, usually it comes from grief. Grief doesn't have to be losing a loved one, losing a business deal. Somebody can lose a business deal of 1 million naira, 2 million naira, 5 million naira, and the person will just feel like that is the end. As I don't lose this thing, no need again for me. Let me just, not be to even kill yourself. Might just go corner one side. Just did there, they cry for no reason. Cry. I now started browsing what it does. When you're in that stage, it shrinks. There's what they explain, like it shrinks your intestine. That's how you see that you will cry, your stomach will not start to pain you, but you will not stop. That's to show you that that's like a work of the devil to make sure that you are just in that spot, because that's what he likes. He just wants to see you there. No come out. Yes, you're not free, don't come out. But for you, that you're okay, you are fulfilling, they fulfill what you want to do, you want just cry out. But you won't know that that's what the devil wants you to do, to just stay there. Don't come out, just stay. Cry all you want to. If you stop, sometimes those times when I stop crying, I'll come feel like, I never cry no. Once the tears won't come out, I go plug that earpiece again, increase it. If you open my phone now, what you see is emotional. Sometimes when I want to think too, I go just, you go to think another thing, next thing one tear drop go do. Before you know it, you don't imagine Jesus, I don't get one for can bam. That's the one thing. So what the devil does is he will look for one thing.
I'll trigger it.
Yes, he'll look for one thing, then he'll not put you inside. So anytime, how I feel like people should deal with these things is just find joy in anything that is happening. So if you lose a business deal for no reason, just start with a smile, like it helps. So just the smile, the shout, just the dance. Like before you know it, you cannot be in that
particular state.
Yes. Sometimes for some people, if it happens, don't stay alone. Like don't be alone, run out. As soon as you just hear say, this one die, no enter inside house anywhere. Just force yourself. If you cannot enter inside your house, it will help. Just run out of the house, run out, take a walk, just do something that is going to, and you see that when you come back, you will not be having there will not be any need for you to say, I want to corner myself somewhere, or I want to fold myself, or I want to do one thing. There will be no need for that. So talk to somebody if you can talk to somebody. If you can't talk to anybody, talk to God. When you talk to God, you pray about it. Just be joyful. Find joy in anything that you're doing. Whether you lost somebody, or the time we lost my grandmom to last year, no, this year. My grandmom this year. Everybody they cry. I can't they laugh. They can't ask me say where. I say where. I they laugh.
They'll think you're the one that killed them.
I put on Bluetooth. I was blasting praises. They were looking at me. Before I don't dance finish, I didn't even know waiting they go, waiting they talk. Say, they say, when I say who die again, they say, I say, I don't know. But if it was me before, I go just say like this, I'll say person, and you won't know, because where other people they are crying, rolling themselves. I go, now me go they tell and I say, waiting be all this one, so I don't come out from my room, but just leave me alone. I just outside they sleep. Sometimes I'll come out around 2 a.m. I'll go, wait, everybody don't go like that. I'll come out by 2 a.m. I'll go sit down outside. I can't start, God, why me? So it was now making it will make you just, before you know it, you start losing your mind. And I think that's how bipolar disorder finds its way into some places, into some people's life because of these things. They don't deal with it. Grief from anywhere, heartbreak from friendship, heartbreak from relationships, they don't deal with it. That's how, before you know it, 1 minute the person is smiling, the next minute the person's face has changed. What is the problem? Mood swing. That's how they now put it nowadays. They call it mood swing. That's how they do it. So my take on depression is, no matter where you find yourself, your journey to finding healing is when you've taken that personal decision that you don't want to be in that spot. Because even the Bible says, rebuke the devil and he would flee away.
Yeah. Okay, so that was Aphrodite's way of talking to you all on how to come out from it. So Priye, I would love to hear, you said an older friend of yours talked to you during, so I would love to hear his own words of encouragement to you, and just say it as if you're talking to somebody or some persons out there, because believe you me, there are so many persons out there that are depressed. Even now, there are so many persons thinking of how to take their lives. So channel it to them.
Okay. If I tell you I can remember what he said, I'll be lying.
Okay.
I can't really remember, but I know the first step to overcoming depression is first acknowledging the fact that you're depressed. Because sometimes people don't want to agree. They're like, oh no. You have to first agree that you are struggling. It is something you know within yourself before you can then navigate around it and try to find a solution. So I feel you should talk to someone, like I said earlier, talk to someone about it. If you have the money, you can go for therapy. Yeah, you can go for therapy. I did not have the money. If not, I would have gone for therapy. So go for therapy, pray to God. And I need you to understand and know that depression is not a sign of weakness. You are not weak because you are depressed. It's just your body telling you that you need change or you need help. And that is the help you need to seek. Don't feel like you are weak and feel, okay, because I'm depressed, people are going to judge me. Of course, some persons would, but this is about your own mental health. So I feel you should talk to someone and pray about it. And I think one of the things that also helped was that I told you I studied theatre and film studies. So along the depression journey, afterwards, I made a short film about depression. Yeah, about my own experience, my personal experience, because I was also suicidal. Yeah, thought of taking my life, and I'm glad I did not. So I channeled that whole energy and then made a short film talking about depression. And then afterwards, I'm like, oh, if you are depressed, talk to someone about it. Basically, talking helps a lot.
Yeah.
Talking helps a lot. So I think you should talk.
Thank you so much, Priye. Thank you so much, Aphrodite, for sharing that very insightful experience. Permit me to call you both survivors. Yes, and I'm glad. I'm glad that you both are here with me today, because I mean, if anything extraordinary happened, maybe I wouldn't have met you and I wouldn't have seen you here. So if you're out there and you can relate to their own experience, or you know someone around you that is depressed or sometimes has mood swing, this minute he or she is happy, next minute it switches to something else, please share this video to that person. You can talk to that person, share this video to that person, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Leave a comment on that comment section. Until next time, see you all. Bye.